We hear this fight that's going to go down. Someone named Logan Paul and Mayweather. Is this?
You're going to be a Muslim, brother.
Inshallah, my brother.
So, a YouTuber named KSI that actually turned pro. Logan Paul has one fight against him.
How would you break that fight down, Mayweather and Logan, if it happens? How would you break it down? Yeah, we see you here in this little video clip. You're actually at a Jummah making Salah. You're praying like Jesus. This is how Jesus prayed. You think someone like him, he would just have to have 4 wives?
4. It's 4? There's a maximum? 4. All right, I'll take 4 wives.
Assalamu alaikum. Greetings of peace. Welcome to the Deen Show. I'm Eddie, your host. Subscribe if you haven't already. And hit that notification bell. Support us on our Patreon page. My next guest was part of that video that went viral. He stopped. People wanted to know why, and we're going to find out. Why did he stop everything he was doing? He's hanging out with Mike Tyson. And then he stopped to pray with who? Mike Tyson. Why did he do that in the middle of the day? So we're going to be talking about that. And also, he's part of the Mayweather camp. He is a light heavyweight champion, super middleweight champion, 2008 Olympian. And he's part of the Mayweather camp. So we're going to talk about this possible matchup between Floyd Money Mayweather and Logan Paul. Is that really going to happen? We're going to get a breakdown of that and how that would go here with Badou Jack on the Deen Show. What up, Jack? Jabril, how are you, brother?
I'm great. How are you?
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Good to finally connect with you.
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
How have you been?
Great. I'm just, taking care of my family here, relaxing in Las Vegas, starting my training camp.
But you live in UAE, is that right?
Sorry?
You're not full-time there. This just for your camp now.
No, I'm full-time here. So I moved to Dubai for a couple of months, and then we changed our mind, moved back to the States.
Okay, so for our audience that don't know, you're a light heavyweight champion, super middleweight champion, also 2008 Olympian. What else did I leave out?
I don't know. That's pretty much it for right now. I'm supposed to be a five-time world champion, but I've been robbed on a couple of decisions. But alhamdulillah, we're here right now.
There was a video that went viral. Can you walk us through it? I did a reaction to it. I don't know if you had a chance to check it out. And it was you next to Mike Tyson. And then we had our brother Amir Abdullah. And yes, he was leading the prayer. You know that video? Who was that man next to Mike?
Yeah, that's handsome brother right here.
That was so that was you next to Mike Tyson.
Yes. So I've been knowing Mike since I moved to Vegas back in 2011, and him and his team, they've always been supportive of my career and everything. So Tyson actually walked me out to the ring, my first TV fight in 2012, and so we got the call a couple of months ago or this summer if I wanted to be a part of the co-main event for Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones. I said, wow, they coming back? I said, yeah, of course. And so they invited us to his ranch, to his training camp. And so his, Triller is the name of the channel, the app that's going to show the fight. And they keep following him everywhere he go and film everything. And me and Ahmed, we got to pray Dhuhr. And they was filming everything. And then Ahmed asked Tyson, is it okay if they film? He said, I want to pray with you guys. Of course they can film if you guys are okay with it. So Tyson asked us if we're okay with it. So of course, this is your house.
MashaAllah. So Mike Tyson said, I want to pray with you guys.
Yeah.
MashaAllah. And it was Dhuhr time. Beautiful. See, isn't that amazing? I mean, so why for the people out there, they're like, what are you guys doing? Okay, so they're seeing this video right now. It's the middle of the day and you guys are stopping to pray. For some people, this is like, why are you doing that? I mean, what's the significance behind this? And this is a part of your life, obviously.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, we're Muslims and it don't matter where we are. I mean, we gotta pray.
And when people say, oh, who are you guys praying to? What do you tell them?
To Allah.
To the creator of the heavens and earth, huh?
Yep.
It's amazing. This is the same God that Jesus worshipped, that Moses. This is the one creator of the heavens and the earth.
Yeah, there's only one God.
And you're thanking the one who gave you the ability to do all the beautiful things that a human being's able to do. I mean, many people don't, realize how beautiful this prayer is. And this is what was fascinating, to see you guys come together and to make the Salah and to stop. I mean, people like get nervous. They get like, they're around, maybe some celebrities or whatnot, or, functions, and they just forget about the prayer. But you guys didn't do that.
No, absolutely not. And even Mike Tyson, he even told me that he never prayed in his ranch before. He just needs to be surrounded by great people. I mean, he already got some great people around him, but he was so happy that we, prayed with him. And he's such a humble guy. It's crazy.
Isn't that amazing? Let's stop right there. Look how much friends and good company can have an influence on you. And you awaken the fitra, what you did, to him. And now you reminded him, and he was just what you're saying, so excited and happy to make sajda again. Look at this.
Right. And I'm actually going back there tomorrow evening. So yeah, I'm gonna see him again, hopefully.
Give him salams. Give him salams from us over here, from the Deen Show.
Will do.
And
trying to get him on the show.
That'd be nice if you could make that happen. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
How about I was with your boy the other day too, Amir Junaid Muhaddith. You guys know each other, huh?
Yeah. We actually never met, but we've been linking up on social media. He's gonna come and visit me in training camp. I think maybe next week or so. So when he comes to the West Coast.
I want to thank you and also your manager, because I mean, this is something where a lot of times we have people who are in the spotlight, famous people, celebrities, and they might be Muslim, but then they shy away. And then sometimes the managers or whoever, they don't want to kind of associate themselves, with anything that has to do with their deen. They're shy, kind of undercover. You know what I'm saying? But Amir Abdullah, you guys, you're proud to represent the deen. You're proud to be Muslim, proud to, like we saw, pray in public.
Yeah, definitely. There's definitely nothing to be shy about, to be embarrassed. This is the most beautiful blessing you can have.
Alhamdulillah, this is so beautiful to see. So what had you really start, turning your life to the deen, really living the purpose of life? At what point of your life did you start going towards that way?
So my mom is from Sweden. My dad is from Gambia. Gambia is 95% Muslim. So I grew up in Sweden. I mean, I've always been Muslim, but I've never really been practicing until lately. So I mean, lately, probably, I would say maybe in 2014, first of all, I got married, and then I started, going to the Friday to Jummah prayer here in Vegas, little by little, and, start learning a little bit. Then, I became a world champion, and all the blessing, everything started happening after I did that. I took, one step, Allah took 1,000 steps to me. So, I mean, it just little by little, I'm trying to learn more. I'm trying to, be a better person every day and get closer to my religion.
The difference between when you were non-practicing and practicing, describe that to us.
I mean, everything in life, and like I get more mature. I had 2 beautiful kids now, beautiful wife, beautiful family, everything. So I mean, it just made me a better person in all aspects of life. So. I mean, just a blessing. I'm being more humble. My career, everything, it's going like from this to this.
Do you see that? Do you see that being a dangerous thing when people start getting fame, money, popularity? Ego starts taking over, arrogance. You get the money, you get all of this stuff. The people sweating you, and and now the ego just you lose that humbleness, or it's hard to attain.
No, people that know me, I'm the same person that I was before. Or I'm trying to be a better person, but I always, I can't forget where I came from. So when I first started here in Las Vegas, I had like a bad management situation. I was living in a bad neighborhood. Yeah, I didn't have no money or nothing, but I worked hard, and I don't never forget those times. So even if I live a good life right now, as far as the economic point, I live good, but I never forget where I came from.
Alhamdulillah. So Islam helps you to keep it well balanced, helps you to stay humble.
It helps me with everything to not overlook my opponents in the ring, for example. Anything can happen in boxing, anything can happen in life. So it definitely helped me to stay humble, stay motivated. It helps me with everything. I'm just trying to learn more. Inshallah.
Tell us about this picture. You recently posted a picture, and what significance does this have? What message? When you see in the picture, you have, what is this? The person who's leading a prayer, kind of like you were praying with Mike Tyson and Brother Abdullah. But now in this picture, you have the imam is it the cleaner there at the hospital, 2 doctors, and an officer.
Oh yeah, I'll repost that from my brother Napoleon. Yeah. So that's the beauty of Islam. Like I think it was a cleaner or something like that, and he's holding the prayer in front of 2 doctors and a police officer. That's the beauty of Islam.
Yeah, isn't it amazing, huh?
It don't matter how rich you are, how poor you are. We all, the same.
Who have been some of the greatest influencers in your life? People who you looked up to. I mean, if I mention a name like Muhammad Ali, what kind of impact has he had in your life?
Oh, he is the greatest, like they say. So yeah, Muhammad Ali definitely been a role model. I mean, all the Muslims, great Muslims, been great role models for me. And like I said, I'm still learning. I'm still trying to take things in and be a better human being.
That's what fascinates me about Muhammad Ali, that he didn't shy away from letting people know, from giving dawah, from being a great ambassador to Islam, and always trying to share the message, and always trying to not just live what people knew him from inside the ring, but also outside the ring. He didn't shy away from it.
Right. Even in those times, in the 50s, 60s, when it was really bad in America.
Yeah. So tell me now, you have so you're part of, is it correct? How does Mayweather connect in your life? Are you connected with his camp or? Yeah.
So in 2000, I think it was 2013, I signed with Mayweather Promotions. So yeah, he's my promoter. So yeah, we have been through a lot together. And yeah.
How we hear this fight that's going to go down? Someone named Logan Paul and Mayweather. Is there any? We hear that it's been signed. It's happening. Is this true, or is this just gossip?
I mean, to be honest, I don't really know. But I know
you've heard what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You've heard the same rumors.
I heard rumors about it. Yeah, of course. I haven't talked to Floyd about it, but he's had his great career. Even Muhammad Ali did exhibitions when he retired. So this is not, if he fights Logan Paul, it's not a real fight. It's an exhibition. So it's all about getting money. But I mean, you can say whatever you want about Floyd. He's always been dedicated. He's always been training like he's broke. So I mean, he beat everybody. He did his thing in his own career. So now, yeah, he's trying to have some fun and do exhibitions and stuff. So yeah, but Logan Paul is a YouTuber. He's not a boxer. So.
Have you ever met Logan Paul?
Yeah, actually, there's another YouTuber named KSI that actually turned pro. Logan Paul has one fight against him. So and that's a guy that I know a little bit. So. I walked into the ring. I was sparring with him and preparing him for the fight a little bit.
So when KSI fought Logan Paul, you walked out the ring with him, or to the ring with KSI? He's from UK, right?
At first, I was a little embarrassed because I wasn't really want to be a part of the YouTube boxing thing, but it's always good. To show my face and it was a fun event. So yeah, I was there and I was supporting my guy KSI, and yeah, he won. And it was actually, the crazy thing is they make more money than most boxers, and it was sold out. I think it was what's the name? Staples Center in LA.
How would you break? How we just have some fun with this? How would you break that fight down, Mayweather and Logan, if it happens? How would you break it down? Because do you like to go by Buddha Jack or by Jabril? Jabril's also your name, right? Or how is it properly?
That's my middle name. Yeah, Badou. Badou, yeah.
So Badou, how would you? Because he's heavier, right? He's also a lot. Logan is heavier by like what, 50 pounds or something? How much is he heavier by?
Yeah, I believe he fought KSI at cruiserweight, which is like 200 pounds, and Mayweather is like at 147. He walked around at 150 at the most. So yeah, it'll probably be like 50 pounds. But yeah, skills pay the bills. Floyd is one of the best boxers of our era, of our generation. Against a YouTuber, I mean, it don't really matter what weight it is. So it's just I don't know.
He wouldn't. Would that be 12 rounds, or just how many? An exhibition bout, would it just be 8? How many rounds would it be if it did happen?
Yeah, it probably would be like an 8-rounder or something at the most, I would think. But because he fought Conor McGregor, which is not a boxer either, but at least he's a fighter, but he's not a boxer. And that was 12 rounds. So, but this exhibition now, I can't see it being in 8 rounds, and even if it's scheduled, it's not gonna be no 8 rounds anyway.
No, you think he'll knock him out before 8?
Yeah, I mean, technically, you're not supposed to knock out somebody in the exhibition. He had another exhibition against a Japanese fighter that knocked him out in the first round. So, different rules in different countries and states and stuff. So I'm not really sure. Mike Tyson or Roy Jones have an exhibition also. That's
the card you're on now.
Yeah.
How do you see that going?
I mean, I love both guys. Both guys are friends of mine, and my 2 favorite fighters growing up, or when I started boxing when I was a teenager, was Roy Jones and Mike Tyson. So to me it's crazy that they're fighting now and they're a little older, but I just pray that none of them get injured. May the best man win.
What about when were you actually helping this KSI who actually fought Logan Paul? Were you helping him prepare for this?
I mean, I sparred him, so I was preparing for my world title fight, and they came into the gym. I didn't really know who he was, and they said, "Yeah, he's a famous YouTuber, whatever. Can you show him some, or spar with him around too, just for fun?" And yeah, that was it. And we sparred. I think it's on YouTube, but yeah, that was just for fun. And my strength and conditioning coach, Ahmed Abdullah, my manager, and a couple of other guys from my team, helped him prepare for his fight. But I just sparred with him once and gave him some pointers.
How is it in the gym? Do a lot of times nowadays, a lot of times people, who watch the media, right now it's kind of toned down, but expected possibly if it does come back, when people start, teasing, or they start, making certain statements about Islam, about certain Muslims, the haters. Do you get any of that feeling sometimes at the gym? Anybody ever in this environment, crack some jokes? Oh, you Muslim, you terrorist, stuff like that. Does that ever happen? Has it ever happened to you?
No, and it's probably the bad thing to do that in a boxing gym. Fighters to say something like that. No, everybody's a lot of Muslims in my gym, and everybody have respect for each other. Floyd and them, they know I'm a Muslim. They always respect me, and no, I have never heard anything like that in the gym.
Have you ever had a chance to sit down and have a deep conversation with someone like Floyd? Did he ever ask you about Islam? Did he ever, because I mean, when African Americans, when they look back at their roots, you look at, that Islam, this is when Malcolm X, right? When Muhammad Ali, when they went back and they dug, and they saw that, this is my roots, Islam, submission to the creator, not the creation. Islam, this is the roots of the African American people. Has he ever, asked you any questions about Islam? Have you ever any talk about it?
Not yet. But inshallah, in the future, hopefully, I can sit down and talk to him.
Inshallah. What else do you see for yourself in the future? You're doing also some great work. You got this charity organization that you're a part of, correct?
Yes, so it's the Badou Foundation. So we started the foundation to give kids all over the world a fighting chance in life. That's our slogan. And everybody can go to badoujackfoundation.org. So currently we work with a Palestinian refugee camp and a Syrian refugee camp in Jordan. I have my education center there, working with kids with education, nutrition, and stuff like that. And also we teamed up with my friend Abu Bakr. Have in Gambia, where my dad's from, called the Spot Project. So we're trying to help them as well. They work with orphans, and yeah, we have a lot of things going. Oh, actually, in the States here, we're gonna work with foster kids now, also.
Is this coming from now getting to know this way of life, Islam? Is this what now encouraged you, motivated you now to start giving back? Just like Muhammad Ali was giving back. He was motivated, and now he is a Muslim American hero. And people love Muhammad Ali, but what made him great is Islam, is what he gave back to humanity because of Islam. Is this also what's motivating you to give back to humanity, Islam?
Absolutely. It feels like it's my duty to serve my fellow men, my Muslim brothers and sisters. So, and and everybody in need too. So, yeah, I want to be a good role model, and get better each day, and trying to help as many people as possible. If I'm, I have this platform as a world champion, and I want to try to make the best out of it.
Yeah, that's so important. When people have a platform, to use that platform for good, that is extremely, extremely important. Because one day it can all be gone, and now you just forsake the chance of earning so much ajr and good deeds, and this is really important. Yeah, you're good friends with what do you think? There's another match coming up with our brother Khabib. You know Khabib?
Yeah, I met him in Dubai one time. I don't really follow UFC, to be honest, but I know he got a fight coming up in Abu Dhabi, right?
Yeah. How do you see that going?
I'm not sure who he's fighting, to be honest, but from what I've seen, I don't know too much about grappling and that stuff, but yeah, I mean, he's undefeated, and I saw him fight against Conor McGregor.
Yeah. Let's take it back to what you're more familiar with. Then tell us, how do you feel when you see a lot of these YouTube stars now crossing over, into this arena? What do you think about that?
I mean, everybody that's working hard, whatever they do, if it's not haram, but if they do their stuff on YouTube, they did something right to get all these followers and stuff. So if they want to do boxing, yeah, go ahead. I mean, I'm not gonna hate on it, and I wish everybody the best. But it's some boxers don't like it because they work the whole life and for this, and they don't make that kind of money or get that exposure. But I mean, it's the social media era right now, so just gotta do your thing.
Do you think someone like if Floyd Mayweather, who he actually, when you saw that fight, what did you think about that when he fought Conor McGregor? Were you there? Were you there watching it? Were you there at the fight?
Yeah, I was the fight before him. That's when I.
Oh, you were on that card. You were on that card.
Two fights before him. Yeah.
Oh, so you were also on that card with Conor McGregor.
Yeah. So yeah, that's when I defeated Nathan Cleverly for the WBA heavyweight title. So yeah, I mean, it was the biggest event I've been a part of. So it was huge. I mean, most people, at least the people that is involved with boxing, knew what was gonna happen. But yeah, I think Floyd kind of just wanted to, he could have probably stopped him early, but I think he just wanted to break him down and show the showmanship for the fans.
You think that'll happen again? There's talk about part 2. You think that'll happen again?
I mean, it's possible. That nowadays, like they say, money talks. So it's a business move. I mean, McGregor can't beat Floyd in the boxing ring. Maybe in the UFC ring, but not in the boxing ring. But they know how to sell a fight, and I heard that McGregor might fight Manny Pacquiao instead now. So,
yeah? Who? Conor McGregor?
Conor McGregor. That's the rumors that he's gonna fight Manny Pacquiao in the Middle East somewhere.
Yeah.
In
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the rumors.
What did you think with all this when you saw, like, because we were talking about keeping it humble? I mean, something, you know, respect. And when you saw Khabib, how he was carrying himself, and then when you had Conor McGregor, right? What was going through your mind when you saw some of this?
Like I said, I didn't follow like I said, I don't follow UFC, so I didn't follow all the trash talk before the fight. But I was there and I saw what happened after the fight, and I met Khabib in Dubai, and he was really humble. And I told him we're proud of him and everything that he represents. So yeah, that's like McGregor is the villain that just talk, and he's the humble guy, and we saw what happened in the fight.
Yeah. Do you think someone like, let's say tomorrow, hypothetically, if Floyd Mayweather, if he really looked into this Deen, which is based on proof and evidence, if he read the Qur'an and he said, man, this is from the creator of the heavens and earth, and he decided to submit his will to Allah, to the creator. And now, do you think someone like him, you know him, right? Do you think he would be someone who would need, do you think someone like him, he would just have to have 4 wives?
4. It's 4? There's a maximum? 4, all right. I'll take 4 wives.
Yeah, probably, but yeah,
because Islam is practical. Islam is practical. So this might be a way for some dawah opportunity, right? Because a man's like thinking, man, he wants to be right. He wants to be married, but how can I? And you're out there, you know, and what men do. We don't have to talk about that. But man, it gives him a great option to be right with his creator and to do it, you know, the way that's sanctioned by Allah.
Yeah, you know what? I think I was joking with him about it and told him, like, you know, if you become Muslim, you can have 4 wives. Then you don't have to worry about nothing. I think I've been joking with him a long time ago about that. I'm not sure. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
I'll remind him, though.
Alhamdulillah, you can drop them here and there, you know, some of these things, have a person think. Because I remember I did a program. I did a program once. I remember when he was in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was years back, and we were talking about that. You know, it's like when everything gets taken away, and same thing when you're in the grave tomorrow, when you die. I mean, sorry, some people are just like spooked out right now, but this is a reality. We're going to die, and we need to think, why are we here? Where are we going when we die? You know, and I remember when he was in jail, he was thinking a little bit different. And I think I sent him, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if I sent him a Qur'an. If I sent to his jail, I'm not sure but we reached out and gave a message to him, you know, because that opportunity when people are in jail, you know, all the distractions are away from you. Now it's time to really think and ponder.
Yeah. No, I remember it was a brother from the UK, another boxer that gave him a Quran and some books. And also he wanted to take a picture with his wife, him and his wife and Floyd. And Floyd, you know, because he took, like, Floyd was going to be in the middle of the picture, but Floyd, you know, out of respect, he got a hijab on and everything. He wanted him to be in between them. So I mean, he got a lot of respect.
MashaAllah.
And yeah, I respect that.
Alhamdulillah. Just a couple more questions. Tell me, like, so when you're at the gym, you're training. Do you, like, you know, you stop just like you did here, and do they have an area you call a few other the brothers who are Muslim at the gym, and you guys go and make salah?
I mean, usually, me and Ahmed, basically, when I train, I have the gym for myself early in the morning. I don't like to train when there's too many people around and stuff. So most of the time, 90% of the time, I got my gym for myself. So I always leave. But yeah, it happened that me and Ahmed, we go pray together in the gym in the back. But usually, I pray at home or in the masjid or somewhere else.
Yeah, we see you here in this little video clip. You're actually at a Jummah making salah. You're praying like Jesus. This is how Jesus prayed. This is how Moses, Abraham, they all prayed like this. They didn't worship Jesus, Moses. They didn't worship the creation, but they worshiped the God that you're worshiping. And I want to use this example to motivate the youth, to motivate those others that might be playing ball and salah, dhuhr time, you know, passes. They're not with Mike Tyson or anybody, right? They're just with the boys, but they miss salah. But you were with Mike Tyson, and you were with the brothers, and the cameras are rolling, and you didn't miss salah. So I want to use that as a great example for others, you know, to not miss your salah. How important is salah in your life, in a Muslim's life?
I mean, it's very important. You're not supposed to miss, you know, your salah 5 times a day. And even if it's hard to get up in the morning, you got to do it, or at night, whenever it is. Try to live as right as possible, and don't miss it if you can.
Beautiful advice. Stay connected. We learn here. Stay humble. Keep it humble. Stay connected to your Creator. And this is something beautiful. It's beautiful to talk to a brother like yourself, who's proud to be on the Deen, who does not shine away from it. And inshallah, I love to meet you one day in person, brother. Really nice having you on the program.
Inshallah.
May Allah bless you. Thank you. And give salams to Brother Abdullah, to Mike Tyson. And inshallah, we can also have him on the program sometime in the future, inshallah. If you can make that happen, let me know.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll do my best. See if I see him Friday. I'll see if we can make it happen.
And what's the name of that charity again, organization that you're part of, where people can go?
My name, BadouJackFoundation.org. You can read and see everything that we're doing.
May Allah bless you, my brother. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam, brother. All right.
And that was my brother, your brother, Badou Jack, here on the Deen Show. And what can we take from that? I mean, many people, when you climb the ladder and you train so hard and you accomplish so much, and then the big paydays start coming in. People start getting arrogant. Have you ever noticed that? Nobody wants to be around an arrogant person. Money can change and has changed a lot of people. But what? And we wanted to highlight this brother's journey and his story about what's keeping him humble. Not to say somebody was not humble and then they accepted Islam, became humble. No, but Islam, that's one of the tenets of it. It's supposed to make you a better human being by implementing it, by staying connected to your Creator 5 times a day. Beautiful example. The brother, Badou, and Abdullah, they are at the ranch with Mike Tyson. And what happens is Dhuhr time. Now easily, what about you? Take that for example. You're at work. You're a doctor, engineer, a lawyer, a mailman, doesn't matter. But the time for Salah kicks in and you're just like, oh, some people are not even thinking about it. Or you think, know what? I'll just make it up some other time. No. There is a specific time. It needs to be prayed. And this is a great example. If they can do it and stay connected, why can't you? You got to ask yourself that. You can do it. And when you see people in that position, famous people, celebrities, people who now are staying connected to the Deen, and then good company. You saw when Mike Tyson was reminded, the brothers were like, we like to pray, Mike. Where could we pray? He said, go ahead and pray. But I want to pray with you. Look at that. You also don't be shy. Not just stopping what you're doing and praying, but also look how important it is to keep yourself around good company. Because if you're around people who smoke dope, you're probably going to end up smoking dope. If you're around people who drink alcohol, you're going to probably end up drinking alcohol. If you're around people who are going to the strip clubs, they're going to probably invite you to a strip club. You're going to end up in a strip club, and you're going to end up committing zina, and you're going to end up from there just, you know how it goes. It's not taking you uphill, downhill, but the Deen. So not only does it help keep you humble, because you're humbling yourself 5 times a day minimum, connecting to the one and only Creator of the heavens and the earth, right? And you're not taking money as your God. You're taking the Creator of the heavens and earth who's created you. And you're thanking Him for all these blessings. You're keeping it humble. And you're remembering that our life on this earth is short. It can end at any time. So you better get with it. And Badou Jack, he's getting with it. And he's learning more. And he's growing. And alhamdulillah, this is a great example for the youth and other people out there. To get connected with your Deen. Stay connected. Learn. Grow. And if you see people out there who are proud, don't be shy now to be someone who represents. If you're a celebrity, you're famous, you're out there. I'm not trying to here to help promote boxing or any of these. No, but what I am is, if you're already out in that industry and you are given a platform, don't shy away from representing this Deen just like Muhammad Ali did, and be a good representation of it and share it. And this is how you can go ahead and make a great legacy, because all these other things you're going to leave behind.
Garbage. I can say I bled for garbage.
All the money, all this stuff's going to stay behind. But what is going to go with you? Your deeds, your faith, what you believed, and what you did of goodness in this life. And then at the end, it's either paradise or the hellfire. Now, where do you want your final destination to be? People save up a lot and plan for that holiday vacation or their retirement island. But now that also will be over when you die. That's it. Bye-bye. But what we do is, like Badou Jack is doing, he's planting now seeds of goodness with this charity that he mentioned. Keeping it humble, staying connected to his creator, always making Toba, going back, and getting ready to meet his creator. And this is through Islam, submission to the creator, not the creation. So I'm very happy and elated when I see brothers like this. And inshallah, many people who have abandoned the salat, who've gone away from their deen, hopefully this can be a little bit of encouragement, motivation. And other youth who are out there who do their sports, who play, maybe do some jiu-jitsu, who do some martial art, but when it's time to make salat, they are not even thinking about it. But if this brother can think about it and do it, you can do it too. You can do it too. We'll see you next time here on The Deen Show. Subscribe if you haven't already, and support us on our Patreon page. We'll see you next time. Peace be with you. Assalamu alaikum. And if you like this episode of The Deen Show, like this video, share this video far and wide, and support us on our Patreon page so we can continue this work. Thank you for tuning in. Peace be with you. Assalamu alaikum.
Subscribe right now.